What is IRS Form 1099-S, who's responsible for filing it, and how do you do that? If you want to know the answer to these questions and all of the details in between, keep watching. We're eForms, your go-to destination for simplifying business, legal, taxes, and more. To get started filling out your own 1099-S, click the link in the description below this video. What is the IRS Form 1099-S? A 1099-S is a document used to report the sale or exchange of real estate. It's a record that shows how much money changes hands when someone sells a piece of property such as a house or a plot of land. This form is important for taxes because it helps the government keep track of any gains or losses from the sale, which might affect how much tax you owe. Who needs to file a 1099-S? Generally, the person that closes the transaction is required to file the 1099-S. This is usually the settlement agent listed on the closing disclosure, but it might also be the transferee or transfer's attorney, the mortgage lender, or the title or escrow company. To avoid any confusion, the transferor and the transferee can use a written agreement to designate a qualified third party as the person who must file the 1099-S. It's important to note that for multiple transfers of the same real estate, you'll need to file separate 1099-S forms. The only exception is if the transfers were spouses at the time of closing. Let's go over the requirements. Types of real estate transactions that need to be reported on a 1099-S include the sale or exchange of land, improved or unimproved, permanent structures, condominium units, stock in a cooperative housing corporation, and any non-contingent interest in standing timber. Any sale or exchange of a residence valuing $250,000 or less is not required to be reported, or any real estate transaction where the transferor is a corporation. What are the deadlines for filing a 1099-S? The deadline to file is February 28th of the following year, or March 31st if filing electronically. If that deadline falls on a weekend or holiday, then the filing deadline becomes the next business day. The filer must give copy B to the transferor on or before February 15th. What about 1099-S income and taxes? How you report income on your taxes from a real estate transaction depends on the type of property that was sold. Form 8949 is used to determine how the income on your 1099-S must be reported on Schedule D when you file your taxes. Before we go, let's go over how to file. Step 1, collect W-9s from each transferor. Step 2, choose a filing method. Step 3, complete Form 1096 and copy A. Step 4, mail Form 1096 and copy A. Step 5, send copy B to transferors. Step 6, retain a copy for your records. If you're ready to start filling out your own Form 1099-S, click the link in the description below this video. There you'll find an official form to download as well as a more detailed breakdown on the process. We're eForms, the world's largest database of official legal forms. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful content.